Alright, here we go. Welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 20 Arsenal Career Mode. We are brought to you by Vendetta Sportsmedia.com. Make sure to give us a follow where you can. Facebook, Twitter, all of that. Me, your host, Trey Dauber. And of course, hit the subscribe button. We're sitting at 60 right now. We can do better than that. I know you guys can hit the subscribe button for me. We will start off here. Highlight video against Bournemouth. Listen, we're at the point in this career mode where the shit teams, like Bournemouth and all them, it's about as entertaining as I can make it. So I'm going to show you the bare minimum for these bad teams. Kylian Mbappe scores there. Total ass beating the whole way. Never in doubt. So while I have a chance to kind of show you guys these highlights, let me address a few things. Number one, NBA trade deadline is on Thursday. We have a bunch of NBA content on the site. If you have, if you're a big NBA fan, I encourage you to go on the site, read some of the stuff that we have. Don't know how big of a trade deadline it's going to be, but sounds like D'Angelo Russell could be on the move, Robert Covington, Clint Capella, so some names, we'll see what happens, but if you're a big NBA fan, I encourage you to check out the site. I should also say the NFL draft will be here before you know it, and we will absolutely hit that heavy. So if you're a big NFL draft fan, I encourage you to keep up with the site because I'll be dropping a lot of NFL draft coverage. Should also mention this, we're always looking for writers too if you want to get in the mix. Anyway, back to FIFA stuff. Bournemouth, really easy victory here. What we're going to do for this video is I have a game against Manchester City to show you, just a regular Premier League game, and then a Champions League game against Ajax. So that will be included in today's video. As for Bournemouth, I would be more afraid of Jason Bourne, I'll tell you that. Jason Bourne, way scarier than this AC Bournemouth. Player ratings, you know the drill. Anytime we have our starting lineup, we're going to be deadly.
Well, some people just seem born to play football. Sergio Aguero certainly comes into that category.
Well, 4 in his last 3 games. You can't better that.
Here we're playing Manchester City, as I said, and for this game, we do not have our full starting lineup. We don't have our full starting lineup because we are playing Ajax next, and I want to keep those guys fresh for the Champions League. The main goal for season number 2 is to clean house in the Champions League. That is goal number 1. You can see just walking down the lineup, we got our backups in. Listen, our backups are really good this year. Especially V Jr. and those boys. Pepe. Backups are no joke. But Manchester City definitely presents some problems. And again, I should also remind you guys, I said in the last video, I'll say it in this video, if you want a season number 3, I think a fair goal would be to hit 100 subscribers before the end of the season. If I get to 100 subscribers, you will get a season 3. Listen, if you think that's fair, let me know. Comment down below. Either way, I think that's a good goal by the end of season number 2 here for the FIFA 20 career mode. We're going to kick things off here, 15th minute. Pepe is driving it down the side. Okay, cleared away. Cleared away. We got some momentum going now. Pepe takes the corner. Still can't score on corners for no reason. I don't know why. Throw it in here to Guendouzi. Just trying to find something here. Vinagre. The shadows were bugging me. I couldn't see it all. The black uniforms were just blending into these dumb shadows. That's the shit. I don't like that feature in this game. It's really hard to see. I should have changed their jerseys, but I'll deal with it here. Getting things going here. Pepe flings this into the box. Oh, banger. Who is that? Renato Sanchez. Okay. Okay, my guy Renato Sanchez gets on the board. Good header. That's kind of the internal battle I've had here, because I could start Juan Cuadrado, who's technically better, but I really like what I've seen from Renato Sanchez and Matteo Guendouzi. They're not high overalls yet, but they're both young, and they make good impacts every time they're on the pitch. I really, really like what I've seen out of them on the year. Very, very encouraged. Anyway, that brings us to halftime here. Just a 1-goal lead. Didn't get a ton going because it is our reserve unit. That's the thing. I could have played Mario Götze. I felt like Renato Sanchez and Matteo Guendouzi have been playing better, and boom. We start off the second half here, and Maitland-Niles. Who knew? The man scored. Unbelievable. This little play by Pepe. First attempt, block. Maitland-Niles, of all people, cleans it up. I don't believe I've scored with him yet. Gotta be the first goal I scored with him. Good for Maitland-Niles. He actually, gotta give him credit. He plays about as well as Bayern does. When I have Maitland-Niles on the pitch, I really don't notice the difference between him and Bayern. Tierney and Vinagre, I can tell a difference. I can tell a big difference. Maitland-Niles and Bayern, really don't see a difference. They're basically the same guy. We pick things up here. We have a 2-goal lead. Just clear this thing. Get it out of here. The shadows were really bugging me. Really affecting my play, actually. I could barely see what I'm doing with these shadows. We get things up to Timo Werner. Timo Werner. Oh, what do we got here? Pass up ahead. Oh. Renato Sanchez again. Wow. See, I told you. We could have played Mario Götze. We could have played Juan Cuadrado. It seems like Renato Sanchez just has such a big impact on the game. There's another goal for him. Oh, apparently it's not a... Look at this cheese. They're not even going to give Sanchez the goal. They're going to say own goal. That's horseshit. I hate when they do that. Give the goal to Sanchez and move it right along, man. Come on. We advance it here a little bit. 58th minute. Manchester City has the ball. Come up with a steal. Hopefully get things going here. They steal it back. Manchester City is so annoying, as you can tell. It seems like they steal everything. Somehow we have the lead. Over to Upamecano. He's going to run with it. And, okay, Sanchez got it. Go ahead, Sanchez. Go ahead, Sanchez. Pass. Blocked. Yikes. Bad pass there. Okay, we're trying, though. We're trying. They're still tough, man. It's just they're too aggressive with the press, but they're dangerous. Our team is just clearly starting to separate from everybody. That's what it is. And yikes. David Silva gets on the board there. Does make it a 3-1 game, but not enough time for Manchester City. That pretty much is going to do it for this game. Just wanted to show you that. I would have showed you more, but it was a really annoying game for me. And it just felt like they would steal the ball, not do a ton with it. Then I'd work it up on a fast break, get robbed on a goal that I should have had. Then they would get the ball back, keep it forever again. So it was a weird game. I probably should have showed more, but weird, annoying game for me. Plus, it was a comfortable 2-goal lead. Game was really never in doubt. Didn't really, even when I was only up 1, I didn't really have to sweat for it. So that's why I only showed you a good portion of that game. Plus, it is a regular season game. Doesn't mean a ton. I think we're going to cakewalk through the Premier League this year anyway with the team that we have. And the main focus for me for season number 2, I want to show you guys a lot of the Champions League. Again, I only had 39% possession, and that's just the way the game was. They weren't doing a ton with the ball. 8 shots on target, but...
Okay, thanks, guys. We're going to start with the questions now.
But yeah, Manchester City. Reserve unit 2. Didn't want to show a ton from that game. We jump in here to the Champions League press conference, and we're going to go against Ajax. The questions for this little presser weren't that great, I got to be honest with you. Recent win, praising me. Yeah, I know, I'm very good. Thank you. Wonderful. Please, thank you. Yep. Keep it moving. Yep. All right, last question here. What do we got now? Basking in great form. You've asked me this at least 700 times since I've played this game. Probably over under of 700.
Guys, we're now out of time. Thanks for attending. Apologies if you were unable to ask your question.
Hello and welcome to Amsterdam. We're in position here at the Johan Cruyff.
All right, here we go. Ajax, Arsenal. Now, I'm a little surprised. Their stadium is actually a lot nicer than I thought it would be. And I'll say this. I do have Sergio Ramos as a starter instead of Jonathan Tah for this game. One of the people sent me a email and said Sergio Ramos has a good leadership thing. And it gives like every other player on the team a boost. So I might have to start thinking about using him more frequently. I haven't used him as much as I probably should have, but we have so many center backs, and I want to get Upamecano minutes and Kimpembe minutes, and of course Ta and Sule and Ramos. So had a tough time fitting everybody in. But since they sent me the recommendation, I will go with Ramos for this game. Jonathan Tah will still be the primary starter, but just for this game, we're going with Ramos. In terms of Ajax, I gotta be honest here. I feel like I'm gonna crush them. Because I can't remember if I played them or not, but I feel like I hammered them in a previous video. I don't remember. But they're that Amsterdam team in the Netherlands that just seems annoying, that if they ever have a good player, they get picked off and go somewhere else, like Christian Eriksen. They're just the team. They're like the AAA team that just gets plucked. If they ever have anybody good, they go somewhere else. They're like the Oakland A's. So I'm not really concerned here. I'm sure Van de Beek's good. I'm sure they got some guys, but come on now. We're going to torch these fools. With this team, come on now. All right. Ajax starts the game with possession here. Kind of going through. And we're going to try to steal the ball here. Alvarez got it. I'm working around with Mbappe. All right. They're working it down the side here. We just got to come away with a steal any minute. Come on, get it. These guys are bumps. Alright, bat it away. Okay. I can tell just from this early portion of the game, Ajax, they're getting a little too aggressive. That is a big mistake, buddy. Look at how many guys they have on the offensive end. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me Ajax is a team that presses like this. That is a big mistake, Ajax. What are you doing playing like Man City? Look at how high they're pressing. Oh, Ajax. Oh, they're going to get slaughtered. Ajax, what are you doing? I feel so bad for you. There's a steal. Up to Pogba. And, of course, they have nobody on defense. And Mbappe running with it. Pass over to Coman. Banger. I told you, Ajax. I tried to help you. What are you doing being so aggressive against this team that I got? You can't be doing that. Look at the breakaways you're going to give me. Oh, my Lord. This is going to be a fun one. Oh, what are you doing? I just don't understand why a team like Ajax against a team like us thinks the best strategy is to full throttle attack with everything they have and to leave themselves vulnerable in defense. Like, you think that's really gonna work, Ajax? Come on, man. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. They're gonna pretend like they think they know what they're doing too. And they're gonna keep trying to attack. Oh, really cute performance, Ajax. There we go. There's the good steal. And look at how many guys you have on defense. None. Tierney's bringing it all the way up. All the way up. Good. Oh. Okay. You're lucky. Here's a corner. Well, now they have guys on defense because it's a corner, but oh, we're going to score on breakaways all day against them. All right, decent little steal there. Come on, Ramos, go get him. I'm giving you a chance to start for a reason. Coman, what are you doing on the ground? Get up. Cross, clear it. Okay. Look at how many guys they have on offense. What are you doing? Sancho, up ahead to Mbappe. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Pass. Sancho. Banger. Too easy. Too easy. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this celebration. I don't know what it's called. Sign me up for whatever it is. Up, up, down, down, left, 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 right. Yep. Pass, pass over to Sancho for the goal. Yep. I just don't get it, man. Like Ajax, what? There's just somebody comment down below. There's just no way Ajax is good. There's no way Ajax actually does anything in these Champions League. And if they do, it's a total fluke. Oh my goodness. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment this team is. You should be ashamed of yourself, Ajax. They shouldn't even allow this team in the tournament. I'd be better off playing West Ham or some shit. I'd have more problems with freaking West Ham or Newcastle. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Kingsley Coman again. This is a ass kicking. I just don't know what you're doing. How do you got nobody on defense? Pass. The first one should have went in. The second, I mean, good hell. Good hell, Ajax. Clean it up. Get it together. Fix your tactics. Come in with a better game plan. How you gonna press me and be aggressive against this team? You're clueless. You're clueless, Ajax. And of course, by this point in the game, you pretty much know that it's over. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you the little goals here. And we advance it a little bit, and Jadon Sancho passes it overhead, and Kylian Mbappe gets the banger. That makes it 4-0. Yep. Poor goalie, man. I mean, the guy's got no shot. What are you showing the goalie? Show the head coach that's calling up these plays. Oh my. Advance it again here. And I don't want to give anything away, but I made a terrible mistake there. And eventually they do score. Now listen, I get why you press, right? That's why you press. Force dumb turnovers. The problem is, I'm not doing that more than once a game. You know what I mean? I'll make a bad mistake like that once a game. And with a 4-goal lead, honestly, I probably wasn't paying attention as much as I should have been. I shouldn't have threw that ball as quickly. I should have just looked for the open guy. I do it once a game. Once a game, I'll make a dumb mistake like that. Sometimes Donnarumma stands on his head and I get away with it. That time I didn't. Anyway, that took us into halftime. 4-0. Or, sorry, 4-1. Don't worry. We have more goals to come. We have more goals to come. Ajax should totally be embarrassed of themselves. We started out in the second half here. Literally, the start of the second half. Christian Eriksen running down the side. He finds the human cheat code that is Kylian Mbappe. I've been drawing up that play for how many episodes? Mbappe scores every time. I mean, he literally is a cheat code in this game. It is not fair what he is doing. I don't understand how he's so good. The scary thing is he's 21. Like, imagine if I did this career mode for like 5 years. He'd be a 99 and just like score 7 goals a game. Unbelievable. We advance it again here, though. We are at the 50th minute. Passing it up ahead to Mbappe. Over to Sancho. Beautiful ball location to Havertz. I got cheesed here because it should have been a goal. And don't ask me how this was offsides. I mean, come on. I don't know to be mad at Havertz or the ref there. You let that one go, man. Come on. We advance it here again. 71st minute. Ajax thinks they have something going, but they're idiots and they press the ball like total morons. And they have nobody on defense. And there goes Timo Werner. And you're not going to catch him. Watch the goalie on this one. Seriously, watch the goalie on this one. My man don't give a fuck at this point. He just said, "Screw it. I ain't even gonna try." Look at my man here. He don't even give a fuck at this point, man. He wasn't trying. Ajax, just go home. Oh my lord, just go home, Ajax. You are embarrassing. Anyway, we get to the 90th minute, and you thought we were done, except for the fact that Ajax continues to not learn their lesson, and Timo Werner scores again. Oh my goodness, that's gonna do it though. 7-1 victory, total ass kicking. Ajax, get it together, man. You know, maybe it's not such a good strategy to press the ball against this kind of team that I have with just monsters everywhere. You know, maybe you'll want to think about leaving some guys on defense. Unbelievable. Anyway, I hope that was entertaining. You know, there's only so much you can do. It's not like, you know, I want some better competition. I can only play the teams on the schedule. Anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, we will see you soon.